Hey guys, welcome back to We Watched a Movie. I'm Mike.
I'm Jay.
And it's a sexual day in the healings of the fuckstick army. That's you guys. You're the fuckstick army.
You guys have healed yourself.
You have deemed it so. You called yourselves that. I didn't call you that. Don't blame me. Call your mom. Have her order me some Advil, and maybe I'll take it after a hangover I had from hanging with your brother last night, because he's a crazy son of a bitch, and no one knows how to drink like Ed knows how to drink. He gets me drunk every time.
And he has Kit Kats.
Wow.
He has Kit Kats, too.
A fucking mouthful.
It's fucking
crazy.
crazy.
He has special treats.
He has special treats when you come into his room late at night. You're like, hey, what do you have? He's like, I have Kit Kats.
You get in his Mustang after a night of drinking, and he's like, guess what I got in the dashboard? You're like, fucking Kit Kats. And he's like, white chocolate. And you're like, damn.
Hey,
what's up?
We're down tonight to suck dick.
So if you're still listening, you probably shouldn't be.
If you're under the age of 13, go away.
This is a beautiful day in the world of mischief, because what happened, this is an impromptu podcast that we weren't going to do. We weren't actually going to film tonight, but so much glorious news has come out in the Halloween verse that we had to.
Let's be honest. I love the dick. I had nothing going on. I actually texted Mike and I said, "What's up?" And then it kind of evolved to let's do a video or a podcast tonight, because I'm single and I'm lonely and I wanted to share news and glories with you guys, because I miss you guys late at night when I touch myself and I think about each one of you subscribers.
First, it went to a dark and depressing place, and then you took it to a
perverted
sexual
place. I wanted to go sexual with it because I felt like they needed it. I prefer
the sexual place. I was actually very, very busy today. Very busy day.
No, you're not.
Maybe go to Bed Bath & Beyond. I don't know.
For your best friend?
But yeah, it worked out. I actually texted Jay yesterday.
But we have some... you know what? It evolved to a point that we were just going to do a regular podcast, kind of whatever. And now there's some fucking news that we can talk about, and we're gonna slam a drum on your head in a minute.
The news is why we ended up doing a podcast, because I actually texted you yesterday when I got off work, and I worked third shift.
I wasn't listening then.
And yeah, you were at work, because I had stumbled across a news story that was fabulous in my mind, and I thought this solidifies what we've all hoped and dreamed. I got a message that basically Blumhouse tweeted, one of their the movie Upgrade that's coming out. They tweeted a promotion for it, right? Mm-hmm. So someone responds to it, and they're like, "Can we just all watch the Halloween trailer together?" or something to that effect. And Blumhouse, the actual official Blumhouse account, not this bullshit fake ass fucking Halloween Facebook.
It was hacked by an Iranian.
Well, it's got to be Iranian, man.
Well, I don't know. I mean, whatever.
What the hell?
They're in the news.
No,
North Korean?
But the actual Blumhouse account responded to it and said, or how about we all just watch Upgrade on June 1st?
Oh.
Now, to me, there was one of two ways that tweet could have meant. And a lot of people would have looked at it and been like, whatever. But there's one of two ways that tweet could have meant for me. Blumhouse could have been saying, A, would you shut the fuck up about Halloween? God damn it. I'm trying to do other things. It's like when you make a video on YouTube, you know, we make a video and we put a whole lot of work into it. And it's like, this is, I'm so proud to present this to you after hours of shooting and editing. And then some fucker's like, hey, can you review Cabin Fever 2?
Well, what about Mary Poppins? Like, that had nothing to do with the video, you fuck whore. Like, what the hell are you talking about? You guys just comment on a video sometimes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And you're like, it has literally nothing to do with the video that we just made. And it's like, hey, guess what? Last night I played Splat. Yeah, you guys should review Splat, the video, the actual board game. Like, no.
But it's like that because, and at first you're like, fuck you. I wanted to click on this and see what your thoughts are about this piece of art that I made. But then after 5 seconds, you go, you know what? I'm happy that you give a shit to care what we think about Splat.
They're interactive as fuck.
And that makes me happy. And so when you look at this from a studio's perspective, like the studio is either saying, would you please shut the fuck up about Halloween? We're trying to talk about Upgrade.
I'm going to go with no.
Yeah, it's unlikely because this is
500.
It's a professional studio account. They know what they're doing. Every move they make is predicated. Everything they do is thought out tenfold and can mean a lot.
They're fucking Skynet. They're not going
to dun dun.
They will rule the world.
There's a storm coming. But no, they wouldn't do something like that in opposition to their own property. So for me, and a lot of people thought that's what they meant, was just like, shut the fuck up. We're trying to talk about Upgrade. Go see Upgrade before you talk about Halloween anymore. But no, I think that's highly unlikely. To me, what they're saying is that was a hint.
Yeah,
it was a hint saying, you want the Halloween trailer. the guy was like, how about we all sit down and watch the Halloween trailer, and they're saying, or we could watch Upgrade. To me, that was a hint that the trailer was going to drop on June 1st with Upgrade, and here's why. That's not the only, if that was the only thing, it wouldn't be worth commenting on that much, but to me, there's a lot more that goes into this, because if you look at Blumhouse, and we've said this before in recent Halloween updates that we've done, we've said this before, everybody's angry at Blumhouse. Why don't they showed the trailer at CinemaCon, which by all means, CinemaCon is not. And I know I'm going on a little tangent here. Just bear with me.
I'm not going to listen.
Bear with me. CinemaCon is not Comic-Con. It's not typically an event where they show a trailer and then the trailer releases immediately after. That doesn't typically happen with CinemaCon. So they released the trailer at CinemaCon. Everybody goes crazy. Like fucking buck wild naked in the streets running backward through a cornfield. Crazy.
Where was this at?
Everywhere in the world, Jay.
Oh, Jesus.
Over this footage.
Beads.
And then it came this instant just rage upon the internet of release the trailer, show us the trailer. Oh my God, it's coming.
Yeah.
I'm coming. I'm ready to come. I have came. Limp Bizkit.
I came on your dad's face. He wasn't ready for it. So I drove over to his house and just did it. I saw the trailer and I held it all in.
Jay, that's a personal issue we can talk about later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
But, everybody freaked out. And I think what happened was Blumhouse had a plan in place. They were like, this is our movie schedule.
Yeah.
These are the movies we have coming out. This is where we're going to release the Halloween schedule. All this shit's planned in advance when they're going to drop the trailer. I do not think Blumhouse expected the incredible fan outreach for that trailer. I think it took them by surprise. I don't think they planned to release the trailer. I don't think they thought it was going to be a problem. But then all of a sudden, the entire internet's like, when's the trailer? When's the trailer? When's the trailer? Fucking going crazy. And people even getting pissed, because people get pissed about fucking everything.
I kind of think it's like when they did the documentary for This Is It with Michael Jackson's final performance. They didn't expect...
When's the performance?
Yeah, they didn't expect... he's dead.
When's he coming to Chippewa?
Fuck, his nose fell off. I like Michael Jackson, so I'm sorry. I know, but yeah, it's kind of like, they didn't expect that backlash, the initial reaction that they had, that they showcased at CinemaCon. I wasn't pissed off that they didn't share it.
I was never pissed. Not
once. Like I wasn't mad that they didn't share it with the rest of the internet. Like, look, it's a trailer they're trying to keep close to the chest. They know how important it is to a lot of fans out there. And they wanted to, as a studio, as a business, they want to tease it out and they want to make as much dollar as they can from it. And there's nothing wrong with that. The fact that Blumhouse responded in that tweet, go see Upgrade. I mean, that's a movie that they worked hard on and they want people to go see, and as well as The Purge. It's not like they were saying like, I'm in the same boat on the oceans of Jaws with you right now, as far as like, I think that there will be a surprise with Upgrade. Maybe a trailer drops either around the time that Upgrade comes out or in the actual movie presentation that you're going to see it before. But at the same time, they're not going to damage their own fucking products by releasing the trailer early to us. Why would they do that? Like, that is the dumbest shit you can do ever. Like, if you're selling mint chocolate chip cookies to everybody, and then you have a special secret formula with sprinkles on that goddamn chocolate fudge in the back, you're not going to release that chocolate fudge sprinkle goodness before the mint chocolates, right? You want the mint chocolates. You're going to promote the fuck out of those movies. And again, it's a business. I mean, that's what they got to do. So, exactly. I think that people that were unjustly getting mad about the fact that they showcased it at CinemaCon and then in Mexico a little bit later, and they're like, where the fuck is the trailer? You guys are playing us like whores. No, just pop your tit out of your mouth if you can reach it that far, and just calm down. Like, they're not going to damage their own business.
I think everybody can tits can reach their mouth.
No, I mean, females, your areola is far away.
Well, guys can't, but most girls can. I believe.
It depends on the size of their boobs.
Yeah, sure. But no, and that's the thing. And that's the point of all this, is that, like, and we said this in previous videos too, like, Blumhouse had a date, they wanted to drop it, and they don't want it to interfere with their other projects, because to us these projects might not matter as much or whatever, but the thing is you got to think, they've had since CinemaCon and the trailer dropped, they've had multiple movies come out, and these are smaller movies. There's one called Delirium, starring Topher Grace of all people, that went straight to VOD.
Well, their best one is Truth or Dare. Like that's the best one they put out.
That was a wide release one or whatever. Yeah, and you know they didn't want to promote that too. But there's a VOD film that just came out called Delirium.
Sarcastic is what I said.
Right, yeah, called Delirium with Topher Grace. There's another one called Stephanie that stars Frank Grillo in it. That's actually a really good fucking horror movie.
He's badass. Like I don't know how you can't love that.
And you know what? If you drop the Halloween trailer, while these movies that are already small enough in their own right, you know, Blumhouse is using their pool right now to show people these movies, and you've got these movies that, even though we might not care that much about them as a whole, like it's not compared to Halloween at least, you know, people have spent 2 years of their time and millions of dollars, and they've worked on these movies, and not just for financial reasons, but Blumhouse wants to give these movies their fair chance to shine. So, I'm just going
to interrupt for a second. Like, it's kind of like the same thing, and I know you guys, some of you guys fucking hate DC. If they were going to, okay, so a secondary character of the DC lineup, the Atom, just for an example, the Atom, if they were going to make a movie, and let's pretend that Batman vs. Superman never happened, no Man of Steel, nothing, Green Lantern didn't happen, which it didn't because Deadpool killed that motherfucker before he even read the script. But just to pretend, if the Atom was going to be the next DC film and they were promoting the shit out of it, but there was rumors that Superman was going to appear in it or Batman was going to appear in it, that's the only focus that people would have to go see the film, or that would be the only reason why people would be talking about the film, even though they put tons of work into making a cool ass, you know, great story. And that's what Blumhouse is saying. Like, yeah, hey, look, there's thousands of man hours that go into these films. And yes, we know that you guys are thirsting for Halloween, and we know it's a big deal for you guys, but we want you guys to also appreciate what else we're doing. I mean, we're not going to disrespect the studio and the cast, or not the cast and the director and the writers for Upgrade and The Purge by releasing a movie early on, or a trailer early on, and kind of...
Which not The Purge, because The Purge doesn't come out until July.
Well, no, but I'm just saying if they did that. But, I mean, they're not going to water those down because, again, people will be like, I don't give a fuck about what Blumhouse is doing other than Halloween, so I'm not going to go see their films.
It's like drowning their own products.
It's a smart fucking business move. I mean, it's extremely smart, and I don't blame them for it.
And when we talk about the angry fans that we mentioned, I just talk about a select few people that I've seen coming to my feed. Yeah, dude, feel how you want to feel, but
my feed.
My feed.
Your chicken feed.
Oh, it's hungry. Feed it.
Oh, goddamn! Get away from the barn.
Snap it to the Slim Jim. Juice.
Oh shit!
Go get me a juice box.
That's why I like Jack's Link.
But no, I've seen a lot of people be like, you know what, fuck this, I'm not even watching the movie now, you know, or like the typical shit you get, you know, like, well, that's it. If they don't release it this week, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm gonna boycott it, you know, just crazy shit like that. But here's the thing. So getting into the good news about it, I felt like initially, when you look at Blumhouse's release dates, they have a couple smaller movies coming out, and then they have Upgrade on June 1st. Now, if you look at Blumhouse's slate, they have nothing from Upgrade on June 1st. The next movie they have coming out is The Purge on July 4th. Mm-hmm. That's an entire month. The perfect thing to do is drop the trailer in front of Upgrade, hint at it a little bit, get people to go see Upgrade that otherwise maybe not, you know, the hardcore, or just a little bit more incentive to go see Upgrade, which is a Lee Winnell film. It looks badass.
It does look good.
It looks fantastic. We should go see that anyways, but give people a little bit more incentive to go see that. Plus, drop the trailer that day so it doesn't affect Upgrade sales. It doesn't wash Upgrade out of the horror vibes, you know, the horror, what's the word I'm looking for? Like hype. Yeah, the horror hype. You don't want to wash Upgrade out of that. So you drop it right when Upgrade releases. You don't affect Upgrade's box office numbers except for positively. And then you have an entire month before, let that trailer drop, let everybody freak out about it, talk about it, do the reactions, all this shit for a couple weeks. And then boom, a week or two after, you start hardcore promoting The Purge. You give The Purge its time. And I talked to someone from the movie, from the Halloween movie. Mm-hmm. I won't say who he was or what he said or whatever.
What did he say? Who is he?
Just to keep it private.
I want to know.
I'm not going to be one of those, shit. An actor from the movie told me this is the date the trailer is for sure.
Mike keeps things from me.
I have secrets. No, but I've talked to someone from the movie who wanted to give us some information, and they said, hey, we asked for an interview basically, and the person said, I would love to, and I will, But I have to wait until July because that's when promotion for the movie is really going to ramp up.
Which again, it goes back to the fact that they're promoting it smartly. They're not like, you know, chasing after, you know, buttholes in the night. I mean, they're not like they're you know, if they release the trailer during Upgrade, which a lot of people, us included, think that that's going to happen, that's fine. And a lot of people will say, well, isn't that counterproductive to the fact that The Purge comes out in July? Wouldn't that be hurting The Purge?
That's a whole month.
Yeah, and I was like, well, but The Purge itself is a standalone series now. I mean, people that are addicted or obsessed or just loving the series itself will go see it anyway. It's not going to hurt. Upgrade is a brand new film that Blumhouse is promoting, and they're trying to get it on its own feet. So it makes sense for them to at least show the trailer ahead of, or at least during the screening of Upgrade. Now, as far as the angry fans that are coming out, and like again, it's not like a billion people. It's not a ton.
That's cool.
These guys are just fucking obviously suffering from dickonitis, and they're pissed off that they're not showing. I don't get that. Like I really don't. Like I've never understood some of these people that are so mad, like the fact that you showed this at CinemaCon, you showed this at a closed event in Mexico, and there's no leaked footage. And if there was leaked footage, Blumhouse is right on the fucking ball. They're striking down anything before it even comes up for a second. And then people are like, well, this is bullshit. This is like, but this is the way it was years ago. Some of you guys may be old enough to remember back in the day, you didn't get the internet and all this, spoiler kind of Halloween or just trailers in general. You would have to wait, and it'd be word of mouth that was passed along to you. Like, hey, you got to go fucking see Double Impact because there's titties in that, and that's great. I love Double Impact.
Or you'd be sitting there watching Power Rangers.
And then all of a sudden, boom, pop, Batman Returns popped up. You're like, holy shit! It was so much fun then. It was so much. In a way, it was kind of better back then. So
in a way, it was worse in a way that you didn't have the community to share it with.
No, the community,
because you just went home to your friends and were like, "Oh my god!" And you didn't even really believe you didn't really even believe your friend when he told you, like, he's a fucking liar or whatever. But if people get mad, they get mad. It's whatever. I just don't sweat off my sack. But yeah, people did get really pissed about that. But bottom line, here's the thing. I'll get to the actual news. Basically, when you look at the release schedule, to us, it was like, okay, it's either going to come out June 1st with Upgrade, or it's going to come... And people were dropping this May 19th date. You guys remember that?
Yeah,
May 19th.
Big time. All over Facebook. Like, that's bullshit. I knew that was bullshit.
They came out, and there's been so much fake news with this movie. It's crazy. Like, they came out and said, like, unless it comes from one of these three accounts, the actual legit Halloween movie account, Jason Blum or Blumhouse or Ryan Turk or whatever, it's not legit.
You know what? When those posts happened on Facebook or Twitter or wherever it was, I felt like Tom Hardy in Mad Max when he was like, "That's bait." Yeah. That's bait. Like, it was like, that's total fucking clickbait, and these guys are trying to get you to click on their fucking article or whatever it is.
Yeah, and then I see like a Halloween movie now.com or whatever the fuck Facebook site. It's like, guess what? It's happening May 19th. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Of course it is.
I'm just saying May 19th. And then everybody takes it and runs with it. Yeah. And we're not totally unsusceptible now. We mentioned that in several videos. We're like, a date I've been hearing is May 19th. I have no idea why I've been hearing that date, but that's what we've been hearing. And that was our response to it. And that's a genuine, honest response.
That's why we didn't make a video.
Yeah, if we're a legitimate news site that people go to for the news, we wouldn't come out and be like, big rumors, super secret sources telling me May 19th. That's fake. That's bullshit. But people did that, and you and I, everybody's acceptable to it. You sit around on May 19th going, "This is weird. It's a Saturday."
But just being honest about it, we did do that. Like, we had our phones. It was like Christmas morning or something. Yeah. Like, maybe my long lost father will show up at the doorstep and tell me that I'm a prince.
But it felt like,
and then nothing happened. You're like, oh, I'm still a fucking asshole loser. But you do feel like an asshole because you realize that it's probably bullshit. It's probably false as fuck, but you still have that part of you that like is hoping that's maybe true.
Yeah. Well, it's just like,
so you still wait around. But yeah, it was complete. I mean, if anybody had any kind of intelligence at all, they would be like, yeah, it's not.
Well, that's not really fair.
Well, no. I mean, I'm saying, but if Ryan Turek himself or the Blumhouse production team or somebody
We all thought it might come out on May 19th.
Yeah, but they never said it. They never even hinted at it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty obvious. Like it probably wasn't going to come out.
It seemed unlikely, but it was a date that was floating, so you never know. But I mean,
like a turd.
Yeah.
So, we're just floating around. Somebody flushed that shit.
But I mean, and here's the thing. So, but June 1st makes sense. Maybe July makes sense based on what I was told, based on other factors. But those are the 2 dates. When you look at the date, those are 2 dates you look at. So this tweet comes out. Blumhouse responds to this guy and says, "Or you could go see Upgrade June 1st." To me, as we were talking about before, going way back to the beginning of this podcast, it was either Blumhouse saying, "Fuck off, stop asking me about Halloween." Totally unlikely. Because it's not just a person, this is a company,
Right.
Or that was them hinting at the trailer could drop there. So to me, I wrote an article about it. I tried to get you to see if we could do a video. We couldn't. Put it in an article about it. Like, I think this is the date, guys. Like that was the first time that we've actually been like, this might be it. Get your panties ready.
But we could be wrong on that too. I mean,
could be.
It could be like you said. Blumhouse is a company, and they might just be like responding in that way, like go see fucking our movie.
Absolutely.
Like I mean,
for me,
stop worrying about Halloween and stop tickling your butt with a feather. Just see the movie.
For me, 4 out of 5 dots connected for the first time.
4 out of 5?
Yeah, since then, when you get these trailer, like, it's like fucking Y2K with this shit, man. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And I love it. And you can't get pissed about it or be annoyed about it because the fact is people are this psyched about Halloween. Not just a horror movie, but fucking Michael Myers, our fucking A1 steak sauce.
Our hero.
Our number one shit is the hottest
hero.
fucking topic of horror right now. And it's beautiful. It's like the Avengers, but with horror.
Heinz
and
57.
you know what? All these people aren't on it like they are on Avengers and other shit like that. Like, it's just us, It's not just you and me, but us horror people.
There's a community.
It's wonderful, Dave McCrae, Lee McCoy, all the people that are hardcore on this. Like, it feels really special right now, and it's not a bullshit thing. The people who care about it seem to really care about it. But anyways, so that's the first time the dots connected for me to say I think the trailer's going to come out on this date. Now, going forward, what happened today was the big news. This was all yesterday. What happened today was the fucking punch in the butthole, man. It was just
hurts in your taint.
Yeah, try to shoot me in the back, eh? It was fucking Desperado. Wasn't the guitar case a guitar? It was the truth. It opened up before our eyes, and this is to me.
You got taint punched.
I'll say 3 out of 5 dots connected before. Now 4.5. 4.5 out of 5. You can't triple stamp a double stamp.
No, you can't
connect
do that.
right now.
That's
I really
bullshit.
think that this news that I'm about to tell you, that you probably already know if you care enough to listen this far in the podcast, really makes it seem like we're getting the fucking trailer finally.
So
on June 1st.
here's I'm just going to go ahead and spoil it for you, Mike. The recent news that came out was that Michael Myers may have he may be gay.
It could be.
And Jason pops up and he kisses him.
That'd be great.
And that ends his rage.
You know what? It's
for the future. We're accepting of all lifestyles here, but that's it. And then Batman solves the crime.
It's 2018.
That was a huge drop of news, and we were just like waiting on it.
Synergy.
Yeah,
it's all about.
That's a good song.
Synergy.
That's not a song.
Togetherness.
It should be a song.
But no, I'm pulling it up right now because I actually want to read you guys the tweet verbatim from Jason Blum himself. Not some bullshit fake ass fucking Halloween site. None of that shit.
A real life Jason Blum tweet.
This is the straight up the real shit. 5,000 right here. So
Mike's looking it up right now. He's scrolling through his phone. So be patient right now, okay?
I'm trying.
How you guys been? Like, what's your life been like?
By time.
You guys have new jobs. You guys still at the same job. You guys are. I don't know. Are you going to that nightclub down the street that you shouldn't go to, but you're still doing it because you feel like it's an okay thing to do, and you're saying "fuck you" to mom and dad? Like, what's going on?
I can only hope.
Why are you doing those things? But at the same time, I appreciate and respect it. How's your dog been? How's your neighbors? Are they still fighting a lot? Do you hear them late at night, and you're like, "Why are you still fighting? Why are you married?"
Okay, Jay, I'm ready.
Okay,
I'm ready.
I had to prevent dead air.
We're good to go now. All right, so Jason Blum himself, the main fucking Super Sancho Burrito Classico of Blumhouse Productions, tweeted this afternoon. And while I'm twittering as opposed to tweeting, I'm not sure what he meant by that.
Twittering.
Let's just move on. I want to assure Halloween fans that we hear you. We have read your comments, and I can assure you that early June will be a happy time for you, or perhaps I should say for most of you.
So what does that mean, though? Like, for some of you, for most of you?
I think he just means that, obviously some people aren't going to like it because some people don't like everything.
Maybe not.
But that's him saying, like, the trailer's coming out early June.
Well, or it can mean, if he says, for most of you, but not for all of you, like, we're going to drop a tidbit of information of Halloween to you super fans, and you guys are going to love it, but most or some of you guys are going to be like, where's the fucking trailer? But it's not going to be the trailer. It's going to be like, a 15-second something that you're going to be like, oh, fuck this shit. I can't believe I have diarrhea again.
I think the only caveat could possibly be, the only thing he could really mean by that would suck is by saying most of you would be saying that like a select part of audiences are going to get the trailer, and we're still going to withhold it from wide audiences for a week, which is highly unlikely.
That's horseshit if they do that.
I think he's just saying, most of you it's going to be a happy week. Some of you aren't going to like it. But
I'm looking at the wording of that tweet, and I'm wondering though. I'm curious. I don't know what you guys think, but it just seems very specific when he said most of you will enjoy it, some of you won't. I know that if it was a trailer that he's dropping, that obviously there's going to be detractors and people aren't going to like what they see.
Same thing they said about The Mask.
Yeah, but I'm also thinking that maybe it's just it's a very basic teaser that they put together, like a 10, 15 second teaser. Most Halloween fans would be like, given sustenance at that point. They'd be like, oh my God, my wiener is hard. But other, fans would be like, this is bullshit. You've been promising up to this point, and now we just get a 15-second trailer.
I think in general, everyone's not going to be happy, no matter what.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
When the movie comes out, everyone's
from
not
what we've read. I mean, you guys have read the same articles at CinemaCon in Mexico. Everybody was saying the trailer is dope as shit. It's scary. It's got atmosphere. It's got a lot of what you want to see from a Halloween movie. And it's something that every Halloween fan will love.
That's a great point that you bring up there. And
I love bringing up great points.
No one's really talked about that, but for the test screening bullshit fucking lies and NDA lying pieces of shit. NDA, non-disclosure agreement, violating sons of bitches.
Oh, I love it.
If even true. For all the shit, man, I haven't seen a single person who actually watched that trailer at CinemaCon have a negative word to say.
No,
not single person.
And again, we don't know if there's some kind of there's definitely not a gag order, because there have been multiple people that were tweeting out when the trailer was happening, talking about it, but they weren't going into specifics. Maybe there is a gag order in some effect that they can't tell you.
No, they can tell everything.
I'm wrong. Fuck me in the face.
Hey,
but whatever. But anyway,
give me another drink.
I don't want.
Take me to a movie.
I'm not doing it. I'm just going to take you to Red Lobster and suck my dick.
Hey, that's a good meal, man.
That's expensive.
I've sucked dick for less. Wait, what?
Jesus, Speedway again. But no, you're right. Like, there was no gag order. So, but there has never been.
But if you do suck dicks, that's great.
Yeah, you loving dick in your mouth, it's okay. It's on the menu. So, there has not been a negative.
You suck that dick.
Sucking the dicks.
But
there's not been a negative review or tweet or whatever of that trailer. At least I've seen that said it was money grabbing. It was fake. It was cinematic. It wasn't really what the Michael Myers that you wanted. So that is a good point to bring up as far as that's concerned. But so I mean, I don't think. But again, it's one of those things like you're thinking like, well, if that trailer was that good, and say the trailer was 2 minutes and 25 seconds, which is an actual
longer than
legitimate trailer.
Than I last in the bedroom.
I usually go 1 minute 30.
I can last through about a song and a half on a good day.
Good, Papa Roach. Cut my life into pieces.
Maybe it should be a punk song. It'd be shorter, right? I can go
I'm believing you. I don't know. I'm not in the bedroom with you.
Or why don't we just see Upgrade in theaters and find out?
Let's just find out. But I would say in a 2 minute 25 second trailer is a standard trailer, right? So, if there's not
a little long,
well, it's standard. I mean, if you're looking at trailers, generally speaking, it's probably about 2 minutes plus.
About a minute 50.
Somewhere. No, that's not true.
You're lying.
I don't know what you're saying. But anyway, but there's been no negative response to that. Now, the reason why I'm saying that, and again, we're going to go back to the point that I made originally, and that it may not be an actual trailer early in June. Because if I'm thinking of it as a business point of view, right? If you're Blumhouse, and this is business.
I think it's a trailer.
No, I'm just saying, if it's a business, a teaser 15 seconds or 20 seconds even would be enough to kind of give them a little bit, and then you're going to wait a little bit closer to October, maybe July.
If they were going to do that, they would have dropped that
shit. Our secret sauce source that we talked to said July.
Well, he said July was when they were going to... He said July is when they were... And he didn't even mean it in that way. He was just saying, I can only talk to you in July when the promotions really ramp up.
Well, I don't know.
So, here's what I'm saying. I don't think they would drop a short one, though. After all this,
drop a short
drop a quick load.
Yeah, like this is what you can expect.
Yeah, they're not gonna have a fucking short of a trailer. No, I don't think they would do that, dude, because they're sick of answering questions about the trailer. They're sick of talking about it. They're sick of.
Well, that's not a good reason to drop a.
They're gonna drop the full trailer. They're gonna fucking drop a full trailer. There's no way in hell that they would drop a shitty fucking like that fake one of Michael Myers just walking in front of a bathroom stall and then going boom Halloween.
But somebody did.
All that's gonna do is make people ask for the full trailer, and they're so sick of people asking. I'm sure they're not gonna promote that.
But
further.
The fans overall haven't even got a taste of the nipple yet. So just giving them a teaser would be enough to kind of like, listen, I'm going to give you something.
They would have done that weeks ago.
Shut the fuck up. No, they wouldn't, because they didn't know. I'm pretty sure, like, they knew kind of in the back of their mind subconsciously, like, Halloween's a big deal. But when they did it at CinemaCon and this massive wave of people...
That's what I mean. They would have done it since the wave.
Well, it's only been, how long has that been? Like, a month and a half ago?
It's a long time to answer questions every fucking day.
Well, yeah, but that's you know what? Look, if it was my company and this thing is this big of a deal...
Well, it's not.
Maybe it will be when
you lost the scholarship. You can't go.
I'm sucking Donald Trump's dick right now. Who knows how much money I'll get? But look, I'm just saying, like, if it was my company, it would make sense, business-wise, that I would give them a little something to shut them the fuck up, and then give, in a month later, closer to my release date. Maybe The Purge would be the perfect opportunity to give the full-on trailer.
I think the plan all along was to drop at the fucking earliest, or the latest. The plan all along was to drop the trailer in July with The Purge.
Yeah,
I think maybe they pushed it up a month because of the everything. Even Ryan Turk said he was pushing for the trailer. So I mean, I think maybe they pushed up a month at the most. But I think, dude, like I said, I just don't think they don't want to answer questions anymore. They're going to show the fucking trailer, shut the fuck up. Let's talk about The Purge.
But it's not a bad thing, though.
Let's talk about The Purge for a couple weeks, because it's a big moneymaker for us. And then as soon as The Purge is done, we're going fucking hardcore, like fucking, as soon as The Purge releases, man, it's straight in. Like, when you look at Blumhouse's, like, Twitter banner and shit right now, and it talks about all the movies they have upcoming. Like, we got fucking Upgrade and The Purge and this and that. What else do they have? They don't even show Halloween in their banner. Like, they are laying off of this, and I feel like they're preparing for a full-on assault when The Purge releases. But drop the trailer now. If you're right, maybe drop a tease now. Just drop something now.
Maybe I'm completely wrong, which I have been mostly in my choosing of relationships in my life. But maybe I'm completely wrong, and maybe they will release a full-on trailer.
It always comes full circle with you, Jay.
It does. I know. I just got to bring it up constantly because I'm looking for help. But no, maybe I'm completely wrong, and June is the month that they give the full-on trailer. But I don't think it's going to be just because it's...
So you're on the level right now where you're actually... predicting you don't think we're getting a full trailer.
I contacted Cleo. I think it's a real thing. No, okay.
Hot take.
So yeah, I'm going to go on record and say, and I could be fucking wrong, and if I am, stick a hot poker in my butthole. But I think it's going to be a tease rather than an actual full-on trailer, because I think that they want to give us something as fans, maybe something that's even more put together and better produced. As far as did you fart?
I did.
Okay, I was just making sure it wasn't my ears popping from the mountains. But yeah, maybe they want to give us something that's a little bit better produced. That they gave in CinemaCon or in Mexico, and it'd be a teaser in June, which, I mean, personally speaking, it's not going to be enough for me, but I would be appreciative of the gesture. And then in July, they'll have something extra. I'm thinking, as a business, it makes sense. Okay. I mean, because, look, if you're looking at it, and again, we're going to go back. I'm going to say July. You got August, September, October. That's 3 months away from your actual release date of this big tentpole movie that you're going to be releasing under your studio name, Halloween, under Blumhouse. If you look at superhero movies, if you look at any other tentpole kind of film that's come out, they don't release it that early. I mean,
they do. No, they do. They do.
Look
at how fucking early Batman vs Superman.
Well, no, I mean, I'm saying like recently. When did Infinity War, the first trailer, drop? Like, how far away from the release date?
I don't know. I don't know exactly, but I can tell you this.
I think it was like a 3 months at the most.
Well, I don't know. I can tell you this though. I can tell you that based on when Predator comes out, they released their actual trailer around the same scope.
They did. But so you brought up Batman vs Superman, which is a good point to break up because that actually ties into what I was saying. When they did their reveal that Batman was going to be in Superman, and a lot of people thought it was going to be Man of Steel 2, they did it at a convention that was leaked, but all it showed, it was a teaser. It just showed the symbol and then the boom, boom, boom.
Still.
And that's all it was.
Still, though, I'm talking about the actual trailer itself came out, I'm pretty sure, way earlier. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure.
No, I know, but I'm just saying.
But no, and plenty of people have said, they've been like, this time-wise, right now is when a studio versus October would typically drop the trailer for a big movie. This is the normal time. It's not early. A lot of people think that this would be early. It's not. It's the typical... June, July would be the typical time for a movie studio to drop a trailer.
I'm not in general speaking for a trailer, but I'm saying it's a movie specifically designed for a time of month or it's a horror movie. I mean, it's a horror movie. It's got a lot of popularity around it. No, I know that, but I'm saying it's not going to be a summer blockbuster or anything. So, I mean, it would, to me, kind of be early to drop it in June because it's Halloween, which I understand the popularity there, but it's not a summer blockbuster
That's
movie.
what I'm telling you, though. Like, I think a couple of people have said that, but I'm pretty sure, and I'm not 100% sure on this. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I've read multiple people say, like, based on any movie, this is June, July to October is typically when any movie would drop their first trailer. Yeah. Like, it's totally normal. Like, for a full trailer. And I think, dude, like, if someone drops a teaser trailer these days, like a true teaser, they drop the trailer the next day. You get like a 12-second spot and like trailer tomorrow, and then they drop the full fucking trailer.
Well, and that's true. And I'm just saying, I'm just bringing up a Batman versus Superman because when they did drop that teaser, which was just the symbol and then the bat thing,
meant to be a teaser.
It was totally a teaser because they didn't show any footage whatsoever, all they did was Zack Snyder introduced it.
Right, but that wasn't a teaser. It wasn't even meant to be shown to the general public. It got leaked. That's what I'm saying. They didn't actually release the trailer until months later.
Anyway, I talked to Cleo and she knows what she's talking about. I'm predicting July, and I hope it's on July 4th so we can all say, our Independence Day. Like, we can do something really stupid.
So you're predicting July for the full trailer. No, but we're in agreement. June is fucking footage.
Yeah, something's happening in June.
Yeah.
The Tyrannosaurus Rex is going to stomp, and Jeff Goldblum will be like, that's one big pile of shit.
Two things.
Not that it's going to be a pile of shit, but
two things that scare me before I give you guys the cherry on top. And the cherry on top is what makes me feel really special in my butthole.
Well, I have to pee though.
Fucking hold your dick.
Okay,
squeeze it.
I'm gonna
take it out. It stings if I've already started hearing. But no, seriously. Two things that do scare me. One, I don't know. This is just an offhand comment, but someone mentioned that Upgrade's a limited release. When you look when you Google release schedules or whatever, like I'm pretty sure it's popped up as a wide release.
I hope so.
But I'm not sure if it's going to be in every theater. I'm not sure exactly how wide they're doing that. Number two, Blum said early June. He didn't say June 1st, whatever. Here's what I think is going to happen.
Why you call him like a friend that you had in high school called Blum?
My dude Blum.
My Blum.
My Blum Blum.
My Blum Blum.
Blum Blums.
We rode together in school one day, and he gave me a Blum.
I said Blum Blums. But no, here's what I think is going to happen. I think...
You were really familiar with it.
Best possible scenario, though, is that everybody says June 1st. The Friday release date for Upgrade is June 1st, right? Mm-hmm. Now, typically, these days, movies come out Thursday night at 7. So typically, the movie would release on the 31st, the 31st of May. So if they're going to actually pull that off to where they actually don't actually show the trailer until it's in the theater, which is rare, usually they come out online. There's a chance we get the trailer 7 p.m. on May 31st.
Right.
With the first showings of Upgrade is, I think, the earliest that we're going to get it. Now, there's a small chance that they let Upgrade do its weekend thing and then release the trailer later in the week. Mm-hmm. I think if you have to circle a date, I say circle June 1st as the date it's going to go on the internet, in theaters. Maybe it only shows in theaters May 31st, But I think it's going to go on the internet around the same time it goes to theaters, at least a few hours later. Wide. Everyone's going to get the trailer, possibly June 1st. That's my best belief. And here's the great news, the cherry on top, which makes me feel really special in my butt, as I mentioned several times before.
You have a dildo.
Thrice.
A pink one.
Good band.
With spikes.
Thrice is a good band.
I know.
No, but here's the thing, guys, and this is real special. Upon hearing the news, I went straight to my editing software and took a poster of Upgrade. It says Upgrade to the right, and it has a picture of Logan Marshall Green on the trailer. And I took a transparent Michael Myers.
I love Logan.
Yeah, transparent Michael Myers Photoshop, and I put Michael Myers' face over Logan Marshall Green's face on the Upgrade poster. Mm-hmm. I tweeted this in response to Jason Blum's tweet today. And I said, so basically, ... picture of Michael Myers replacing Logan Marshall Green on the Upgrade poster. Jason Blum liked the tweet. So I said, so basically, Halloween is coming with Upgrade.
In combination with the Upgrade thumbnail, yeah.
Goddamn Jason Blum
Jason
self
Blum did. And
clicked that little heart button and made my fucking month.
I think that you should have just been like, are you hiring? But yeah, that's
Can I suck your dick, man?
That's amazing news. Like that kind of gives you some credence and some solidarity, concrete,
some solidification.
It does,
and it makes me feel special as a human.
But you're not.
Thank you.
You were still born.
Thank you for putting me back in my place.
You're welcome.
I had that moment.
But no, look. The thing is, that's an amazing development in of itself. Yeah, it's really amazing
for a human being to do.
Yeah, no,
and I'm very special.
Did you climb Everest, you piece of shit? But no, so
I climbed the Twitter Everest.
Okay, so the thing is, it's a cool development that Jason Blum hearted the tweet, and it does, like I said, lend itself to some kind of credibility as the fact that, hey, you know what? In June, it's very possible that there is going to be something related to Halloween, which we're in agreement with. Mike thinks that
we're basically best friends now.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to do karate later on.
Yeah.
I mean, who cares? You guys are going to be a part of it, but we're going to be a part of it. Maybe we'll talk about it with you later.
I might invite you.
Pajama
to
party.
The barbecue, Jay.
Oh, I don't want to go now. If I'm only kind of invited, I'm going to be fully invited if I'm going to go. But the fact is that we're in agreement as far as that there's going to be something in June, for sure. Whether it be a teaser trailer or an actual trailer, it's going to be awesome. And the cool thing, well, not a cool thing, but I'm going to go back and reiterate my point again about the July scenario.
Oh, please do.
Yeah, I am. I
want to hear it one more time.
We like fireworks. But I think that it's one of those things, again, as a company, being Blumhouse as it is, you want to make sure your main attraction, your main show, is going to be as close to the release date as you can get it, which is 3 months.
They do 3 trailers for movies nowadays.
No, I know. They do for standard movies. I mean, it's not like this is not. But to them, this is their shining gold star that they got in class.
It'd be even less likely then that they would release only one full trailer for a movie this
No, I'm not saying they're going to release one full trailer. I'm saying that I think it'll... Because if you guys remember when Infinity War released their trailer, it was like they released Avengers Infinity War trailer number 1, and then about like less than a month, Infinity War trailer 2 came out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I think was going to happen. They're going to roll out the fucking carpet for Halloween. So in July, whatever day in July they do it, they release the first trailer, they get the buzz and the hype going, and then boom, all of a sudden, 3 weeks go by, they release trailer 2.
Then you go into, are you showing too much territory?
No, I mean, well, if that could go for any company, though.
Yeah.
If they're smart on how they edit it, I mean, you're not going to show... I mean, Infinity War showed quite a bit, but they didn't show everything. And there were things that they used in that...
BVS did.
Yeah, they did.
Too much.
Well, I still liked it.
Fucking show us the Doomsday climax. Like, imagine not knowing that.
I like to show the climax first. What I'm expected to. Like, what do I need to go?
It's like
you know what?
Jerking off in front of a girl before you have sex. Like, this is what it looks like.
And then I skitter away.
Just so you know.
And then I skitter away. I'm like, let's get in bed. But yeah.
And afterwards, I cry.
You know what? Mike and I are still believers in BVS, so fuck everybody else that didn't like it. But anyway, the point is, I think that they're gonna
using your own tears as masturbation fluid.
It's so better than liquid.
What?
Fucking cream is what I meant to say.
I fucked that joke up myself.
I know.
It's supposed to be using your own tears as lubrication.
We double teamed it and killed it together. It's going to be one of those situations that, again, I think it's going to be that they're going to release it in July. They're going to release a teaser in June. July, it's going to be the actual trailer. Then a few weeks after, they'll release trailer 2. I don't know how many trailers they have planned to kind of pump up the hype. I hope the trailer 1 is really good. I think that it's going to really depend on what they do in June to kind of get the people going as far as like, Jesus Christ, I got to have more here. And because Blumhouse is doing it very smartly as far as what they've been doing so far. And the fact that he liked the tweet that you sent out with the whole thing on Upgrade, it does lend itself again to credibility that something is going to be happening in soon.
He said early June in his own tweet. He said early June, Halloween fans are going to be happy. For me, him liking my tweet of actually tying Michael Myers.
You just need friends.
Probably. I'm way too.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm way too involved.
Yeah.
I know. Thank you. I know.
I just want to put it.
But no, it's my life, dog. But for me,
Mike's Marshall Mathers.
I'll suck your dick. No, for me though, him liking my tweet solidifies that the Halloween trailer is going to be tightly tied into Upgrade. Really making me believe, if I'm a betting man, if I'm going to Vegas, we are getting the fucking Halloween trailer, May 31st, June 1st. That's my belief. And I've not actually made a true prediction until now through all the updates we've done. I think we're going to get it. And I could be wrong. I'm not telling you guys to fucking call off work and watch the trailer. I wouldn't do that. And I'm not acting like I have super secret knowledge and I don't know. I gave you guys my exact reasons. My reasons, my pantal regions.
Yeah.
I gave you guys my exact reasons for why I believe this, my algorithm, how I feel about it, and it's not that fucking difficult. A lot of people have said
Mike
it
is real about
me,
Social Blade.
But I think
algorithm.
These are the reasons why I think June 1st is the day that the world ends. Y2K, join my cult. I'm gonna marry everyone's wife. I'm gonna take the
marry everybody's wife.
I'm gonna take the hassles of sex off of you and my community, and I'm just gonna have sex with all your wives and girlfriends so that you don't have to worry about such people. And then you can just follow me. We're gonna call it the Mykidians, and then you're in already, right?
You're in. Jason, I'm not a part of your.
My right hand.
I'm not a part of your bullshit.
He's gonna carry out
you're a bullshitter.
The spankings and so on and so forth.
BDSM all day.
Yes, exactly.
No, well, you know what? Now I'm thinking about it.
I'm gay.
Yeah, totally loving that dick still in my face. No, listen.
2004 to today.
Whatever. It's spinning the clit from yesterday and today. May 31st, if that was the day, if your prediction holds up, which it won't, which is like your wiener. But
hey, I never have a problem with it holding up.
Yeah. Well, what I do.
So, fucking cold wind.
I have it if I'm too drunk.
The smell of McDonald's gets my dick hard.
Yeah, if I have too much to drink, my dick will go down quicker than a fucking railroad crossing sign. Yes. Giving too much away. So the suspense is suspended. No, but if it holds up, if it is May 31st. If they did that because October has 31 days, it
popcorn
kind of falls in line with the 31 days. I don't think they're gonna look that much into it, but I'm just saying, hey, I don't know. I'm just throwing out shit. There was
a time in school when.
Can we just not go there?
Every day in language arts at 10:30 I'd get a boner, and I had no idea why. But I could clock it. I knew it was coming.
I still get
embarrassed.
Yeah, I still get them.
When I get sleepy, I get a boner. Do you ever do that? Do you get real tired?
Yeah, dude. I like you can't help it. Like when your eyes are half closed and your dick gets hard, and you're like, why? I'm not even thinking about being sexy. It's just there, and then you have to figure out how to fix that.
Yeah,
because it won't go down, and you're like, is your wiener? If your wiener stays hard for too long, do you have to go to the hospital? Because all the blood is there.
You just got to handle it.
I'm not.
You know what?
I don't want to do that.
You could call it masturbation if you want to. I call it
exploring.
When a problem comes up, I'm a problem solver.
You're exploring.
I'm going to problem solve.
Yeah, you're an explorer.
I'm going to work this equation out, and I'm going to get this thing down to its normal status. So, with that being said, what do you guys think? Do you guys think Jay's right in that we're going to get a small little teaser, a little cock tease, or do you think
Independence Day?
Do you think that I'm right? I'm calling this. I'm calling 2 full trailers, two TV spots. I think that's what we're getting.
Jesus, dude, that's early as fuck.
No, not on fucking.
I thought you were saying
not the same
June.
day.
No,
it's a super package.
Everything happened at once. I'm not prepared.
No, we're gonna get before the movie releases. We're gonna get 2 full trailers and 2 different TV spots, and I think that's what we'll get. With Halloween in general.
I agree, yeah.
And I think the first trailer is gonna come on May 31st, June 1st. I think that's what's gonna happen. So.
Maybe you should wait till your book comes out. I mean, the world's going to end on 2015.
Like I said, I'm a fucking loser. All right, we get it.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, like, yeah.
But
Ghostbusters 2.
That's what I believe deep into my heart and my butt crack into the night. And it just so happens that even though I got stiffed in all the wrong ways,
upper lip,
I have to work fucking. Maybe the boners. I watched in Her Majesty's Secret Service last night.
Love George Lazenby.
There's 72 dick jokes in that movie. I swear to God, it's weird.
Yeah.
But anyways, I got screwed over and I have to work on Memorial Day.
I do too.
But
me too.
Bitch, you have to work like 4 hours.
Yeah, but it's still a lot.
But
4 hours I don't get to have.
I do have Thursday night off instead. So that means that if it so happens, we're going to be in prime meat positioning to get this fucking trailer done along with our upgrade review, which if it does release wide, we are going to see it because it looks fantastic, and I think everyone should go see it.
We'll definitely bring you guys the latest news that we can. If for some reason you guys don't want to go see Upgrade, by the way, it looks badass.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, if you guys do yourself a favor and go watch the trailer, I mean, as just the movie alone, without the Halloween mystique around it, it looks fucking cool.
My bad.
It looks like RoboCop without the RoboCopness.
Yeah.
I love RoboCop, but it's got the cyborg and I mean, fucking come on. But we'll definitely if the trailer drops, we'll bring all that news to you after we do or during the review.
Yeah, and fuck me in the mouth for not doing our research first and finding out for sure if Upgrade is a wide release or a limited release.
I have no idea. That's actually a good question.
I think that makes a big difference. I thought all along it was supposed to be a wide release, but someone mentioned earlier today it was supposed to be limited, and I forgot to check. So either way,
well, I want to say
if we can see it, if it's playing here, we'll see it, and we'll definitely fucking.
Like, I want to say one thing.
I'm gay.
Again, the dicks are just too much for me to resist, especially when my butthole's wide and open. Like, I want to say.
I was talking about me, man.
I was just like, I thought you
make it all about you and your butthole.
You were throwing it to my face, so I just responded with truth. I want to throw this out really fast. It's unrelated to anything that we were talking about as far as like Halloween and Upgrade. But I want to say Regal Cinemas, your business plan that you're doing is fucking stupid, and you should be ashamed of yourself and light your titties on fire.
Why?
Did you not hear what they're doing?
No.
So they're partnering. Okay, so this is actually happening, and this is actually pretty cool because it's like a little piece of news that maybe you guys didn't pick up on. So Regal Cinemas is partnering with, I'm not sure the company, but they're going to jack their prices up to $30. No, it's $20, $25, I guess, for tentpole movies, summer movies. Okay, so now your tickets for standard, not for RPX or anything like IMAX, standard ticket is going to be about $20 to go see a tentpole movie like Avengers or Superman or whatever movie comes out that's huge. And then they're going to lower the price to about $10 for what they perceive as low budget or not popular movies. But everything else is going to be high fucking cost to go see it. And they think that this is a good idea to maintain the mean balance of their ticket prices. So again, you guys are going to get fucked so hard in your butt. If you guys, okay, so most people don't go see movies a lot anymore because tickets are crazy and concession stands alone are fucking insane.
That's how they make their money.
Yeah, I know. But now they're jacking the prices up. And they said, and Regal came out and they said in their statement, they were like, well, this is just a temporary thing. We're just seeing how the cards fall.
But hey.
But no, dude, so if you were like, you know what, I don't have any interest to go see Desiree's Diary Part 3, Secrets of the Buttfuck, because it's going to be a bad movie. I'm not, because it literally costs $10, right? But I want to go see Ant-Man and the Wasp. That's going to cost you $20 fucking plus dollars to go see it in the theater.
I think it all depends on who you are. I think it's kind of interesting. No,
that's a terrible idea. That's a terrible idea.
I think it's kind of interesting because you maybe incentivize the movie going public to go see original features, which is what everybody says they want.
It's
right?
possible. Okay, so that's true. If it was Drive, amazing fucking movie, Ryan Gosling,
right.
But it didn't have the popular backing. It only cost you $10 to go see it. However, maybe you don't. It's kind of it's forcing you into a thing that you don't want to be a part of. And what it does is actually it reaffirms the idea that a lot of movie studios had to just release shit on stream. you know, you would pay $30 for pay-per-view to watch the movie when it came out in theaters, like a big giant movie.
Maybe they're trying to set a precedent for that.
Well, no, they're killing themselves. This is the theaters killing themselves.
Well, I think that. Here's my question though. What matters is, okay, a perfect movie analogy for this situation. The movie Annihilation.
Mm-hmm. Loved it.
You didn't see it, you bitch. I had to review that one by myself.
I know.
But Annihilation. The biggest release of that week, a special effects type movie, not a summer tentpole, did cost a lot of money to make. Mm-hmm. For me, does that movie cost $10 or does that movie cost $20?
No, they would.
If that movie's still $10, I'm not all that against it because I get what they're going for.
They would go with any movie that had a big budget.
But so
Jurassic Park.
If that movie's $20, then that's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like any movie, what they're saying is that any movie, it may not. I'm saying they're saying tentpole, but I'm saying that any movie that had a giant budget.
Yeah.
Like even the fucking one with The Rock where he fights goddamn big apes,
Rampage.
Oh, yeah, well, I like Rage better, but Rampage would be considered quote unquote a tentpole cinema movie that they would charge $20 fucking to go see.
It would hurt movies like that a lot.
Yeah, but I'm literally saying they're putting the cock in their butt right at this point and pulling the trigger.
But it's just Regal. I mean, is AMC...
Well, Regal, no, it's just Regal.
So
it's just Regal. But you know what? A lot of movie theaters are looking at this and they're going to wonder if people are stupid and they still pay them the money.
It's insane though.
Because think about it. You're like, okay, well, people are going to go want to see Avengers 4. They're going to go want to see the conclusion of their favorite story. They're going to pay whatever we tell them to pay. They're going to pay it.
So it's smart by them.
It's smart, but I think it's still killing them.
It's stupid unless, as an industry, they all agree to do it. Because here's the thing: if I can just go to an AMC theater and see it for a normal price.
So yeah,
here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to Regal for all the indie films, and I'm going to pay them $10. And then when a big film comes around, I'm going to go to AMC or wherever, and I'm going to pay $10. You know.
Well, so I think, but it's a business model that if it works for Regal and Regal doesn't really take a hit on it, then the other theaters will be like, hey, you know, they're onto something, Jim. Let's do what they're doing. And then what they're doing is they're slowly increasing the decomposition of theater going itself. I'm not saying that, you know, a lot of people are still going to the theater. It's not. But if I were a company, I would rather be getting people's asses in the seat, maybe lowering things down, maybe making, like you say, making more of an incentive to come, rather than increasing and jacking up fucking prices on some shit like that.
You said come and jacking in the same sentence.
Yeah, jack coming. But you know, look, guys, we were not doing these videos on YouTube and podcasting back when Blockbuster was dying and Hollywood Video and the video stores that we all most of us grew up with and loved. But I wish that their business models had maybe adapted into a way that they could have survived. Movie theaters they're endangered species. They're the same. They're Jurassic Park. I want to keep them around. I fucking enjoy movie theaters, but I don't think they're going the right route with this. And Regal's one of the bigger ones. They're leading. They're one of the more name brand theater companies.
At the same token, though, I want them to stay around too. But on that same thought process, they can't just keep doing what they're doing if in turn they're losing money. Because if they do that, then they're going to die too. So they have to.
Well, they're not going to lose money.
They have to innovate one way or another. Whether this is the right choice or the wrong choice. At least if they're going to jack up the prices of blockbusters, they're going to lower the prices of indie.
Get free fucking posters to tentpole movies. I don't fucking know. Make it more. Serve pizza. I don't.
No, here's the thing.
A free slice. No, when you come in to see our opening day.
Everybody has these theaters lately that are showing old movies like Home Alone, Ghostbusters, or whatever.
Yeah.
But you'll find when you go to the theaters to see these movies, the ticket prices are more expensive.
Yeah.
They're fucking insane. So why? Like, if you can get this movie, I'm sure it can't cost that much. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. To get an older movie. So you play a classic movie once a week at your theater, but you lower the ticket prices,
like
get more asses in the seats, and those people are going to buy popcorn and pay concessions.
Yeah.
So
I've never personally seen Ghostbusters in a theater. I've never seen Halloween, the original, in theaters. I've never seen, a lot of classic movies because I was too young. But if it was like, even less than $3 to go and see the fucking film, that would be amazing. And there would be a ton of people that would be interested. Like, yeah, let's go watch The Shining on a big screen and go with a bunch of people, and that'd be badass. Because then you're gonna have people that come in there, they're gonna go buy shit at concessions. But either way, I wanted to bitch a little bit about that because I think that again, it's rushing the extinction of the theaters a lot faster than it should be. And it's a misstep. It's a terrible misstep. But I will say, I don't think that theaters are going to go completely extinct like the video stores did. Video killed the radios. It's not going to go like that. But I think that it's... But at some point, movie theaters are not going to be a profitable... area for studios to release their films on anymore if they have access to things like Netflix, Amazon Prime, pay-per-view on DirecTV or Time Warner. They could say, hey, we're going to make this huge big budget movie and we'll release it to Amazon, or we'll release it to Time Warner or DirecTV. For $35, you can watch a brand new movie literally the day of at midnight. Yeah. For $35 at the comforts of your own home.
I think if anything kills movie theaters, man, it's going to be, and this would tie right into that. If
pink dildos.
Yeah, for sure. If anything kills movie theaters, it's going to be superhero fatigue. When superhero fatigue sets in, I've said it 100 times, dude. No one believes me, but one of these days, superhero fatigue...
10 years, maybe.
It could be even longer. I'm just saying, at some point, superhero fatigue is going to kick in, and it's going to fuck the box office in its ass.
I think that's going to be a while, though. I'm talking about, like, immediate, though. What do you think? That
immediately, that's not going away.
Well, the ticket price thing is an immediate concern.
It's an immediate concern, but I don't think that... Personally, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I'll just go down the street and see AMC for the big movies. I'll go to Regal for the small movies.
It's a business model that a lot of them are going to watch and see what it does. I mean, and again, you have a lot of dumb shits that are going to fucking pay it.
Dude, are you not going to pay that?
I'm not going to pay $20 fucking to go see a goddamn movie at Regal, even though it's okay. So
it's the only way.
But I'm saying in the vicinity of where I live,
the only way you can see Avengers: Infinity War, you're going to fucking pay it.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'll have to.
Yeah,
I know. Well, asshole, let me explain my shits. My point being, though, it's going to hurt them in the long run because at the same time, I might think to myself, you know what? I don't have fucking $20 in my pocket. Maybe I have a lot of other things going on. I just can't afford it.
Don't be mad that we live in a capitalist society, Jay.
Yeah, let's all go to fucking communists and suck Stalin's dick.
Let's be socialists and we can all work at the
we're not going to do that because I don't like to fucking work for nothing.
Jesus Christ, we will never talk about that on this channel.
Yeah, we're not going to politicals. But I'm saying where I live, the vicinity to me, Regal is the nicest theater. You know, it's about...
So you gotta pay.
Well, no, mean man at the door. I don't.
You gotta pay.
But it's like 15 minutes away from me, and it would suck that, like, hey, you know, Avengers 4 is coming out, untitled, of course, because we don't know. But Avengers 4 is coming out, and I have to pay $20+ to go fucking see it. And I'm like, you know, maybe I only have $15 fucking dollars. And anywhere else, it'd be like, hey, $10 get you in, $11.
Tough titty.
I'm not saying tough tip my ass.
Tough titty. Go sit next to Joe in the shitty theater.
Well, me and Joe are gonna have a great.
If you ain't
got
the money to ride, you don't ride.
Okay, elitist bitch. Anyway, that's my 2 cents on it. I think it's a bad idea, and I just want to throw it out there. I don't know if you guys had read or heard about that whole thing. I think it's bullshit. I think it's a terrible idea. But anyway,
let's call this the disagreement podcast.
What? We didn't disagree with everything. I said that I agree with you.
Pretty much. That's okay.
I agree with you that I think that something's happening in June.
I disagree that we disagree.
Like you'll lose your virginity.
Well,
it's like you've already have a kid.
It's high time.
Kids, so
they are mine.
It was like immaculate. Immaculate conception.
I blew into a bubble machine, smacked my wife on the ass,
and then I had 2 quarters, and then I got a free movie rental.
Yeah, I thought it was weird that my kids were black. Anyway, so comment down below. Let us know.
They all black.
but Danny Glover, Lethal Weapon too. Yeah. But you're black.
Yeah.
So anyways, guys, comment down below. What do you guys think? How many trailers are we gonna get? How many TV spots are we gonna get? Are we gonna get it on June 1st? What do you think about all this crazy fucking news? And can you believe that the Wham Nation, the fuckstick army, has in some weird way slightly touched and brushed shoulders with Jason Blum himself?
We brushed his taint hair.
It happened.
We brushed his taint hair, and he felt a tickle. And he said, you know what? That tickled. Retweet. Or not retweet, but a heart. Anyway, you guys are great. We love your fucking faces. Make sure that you have cream and lotion when you do any kind of masturbation alone at night because it gets rough and raw if you don't have that. And just stay sexy. Just stay sexy and stay awesome. Make sure you say hello to your mom.
And also, don't forget we have 2 new Michael Loomis parodies up on the YouTube, so check those out.
Fun times.
Look at fucking faces. If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and get some must-sick. God damn! Give me that trailer on June 1st. Wham opinion.
You can't self-predict.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie. We watched it. We watched a movie. Yeah. You know what? We did a review. We watched a movie. We watched a movie.